Okay, continuing with the Santa Claus, we're going to continue to sort of get this part down here. In other words, get this rounded off a little bit on the hat, and sort of get some shape to that, in other words. Because as you know, let's take a little bit off back here where the hat comes down, and a little bit off back here where the hat comes down. See, just sort of, when you go and you look from both sides of your carving, then you can see what you want. In other words, you can sort of get an idea of on each side. That's why I always say work from side to side on your carving. Work from each side of it. That gives you a general idea of what you're looking at in a way. So as you go around, like I said, see, look at that beard. See how it's taking shape? Now, let's continue with the hat here. Now, as you see, we have this is the little rim that goes around the hat, okay? And I had it on one side, and I just took my pencil, can't even say pencil, and I just basically created it on the other side, in other words. That's all I did. So, we're going to go to the other side, and we're going to start doing the same thing. We're just basically removing the wood, even though it's not all drawn out here like the other side. We're just basically removing the wood to give it dimension. And round it off a little bit more. Because this is way too big, of course. And that little ball back here, it's going to be smaller, of course, as we begin to work around it. Okay, now, we're going to continue to work on this hat. Now, what I want to do is go ahead and do this. We're going to start removing the wood from the inside. We start taking the wood off here. See what this is? That's just that little rim. It's going to be painted white on the hat. See that? Now that's going to be rounded even more. But I like to separate things. I like to go ahead and separate them so that I can get a general idea of what I'm looking at and how I'm looking at it. See, so like that. There we go. We are. Okay, and I'm going to come down a little bit more with this area. There we go. See, gradually rounding it more and more. And of course, we're going to round this some in here. There you go. See now, see how you kind of now understand that we have an area in here from the, let's see, that goes up and comes in. See what I'm saying? This is the area which is the sort of the tail of the hat. See, remember how the see what I'm talking about? Now, what this is the, see what I'm saying? It's the tail of the hat, in other words, from the top of the hat where it comes down into the ball, in other words, in this section right here. You see that? It comes down and it's on the hat, in other words, and I'm just drawing that in there on each side, like on this side, and I come from the ball, see, and I come up just like that, in other words. And all that is just where, just like this. And you go from the inside. See that? You go from the inside when you do that. Okay. Okay. Same thing here. Sort of come up like that.